So what I've gone and done, Emily, I've gone and looked on Hegarty and seen which ones you got wrong, and I've just popped them onto the slides here. So we'll just go through these in turn, Emily, and you just stop me if you get stuck, if you don't understand, okay?
Okay.
So with this first one, the price of a necklace was increased by 10% to 121. What was the price before the increase? Now you've gone and taken the £121, which is great. You've correctly worked out that the multiplier was 1.1. So well done. But on this one, you forgot that you needed to divide. Okay. So on question, remember, if you're going from the a final price back to the original price, that is when you need to divide. So the only thing you did wrong on number one was you forgot to divide.
Okay.
Okay, so if you divided by 1.1 rather than times by 1.1, you'd have got the right answer. So
Okay.
you got 2 and 3 right, which was excellent. Well done. Now on question 4, you got the first step wrong. You didn't read the question correctly. You were absolutely right to take the £640, and you were absolutely right to divide, but you misread the question. The question says the price of the washing machine was decreased by 20%, okay, not increased. You've gone and used 1.2, which would have been correct if it had been an increase, but because it was a decrease, the multiplier should have been 100 take away 20, which is 80%, giving us a multiplier of 0.8. So that was just a question on number 4, Emily. I just think you misread the question.
Yeah.
Are you okay for me to carry on? Or do you want to ask any questions, any more questions on that?
Not on the question, but I think I just sort of read the question wrong and didn't
Yeah.
really understand
Okay.
what it was saying.
Okay. Well, yeah. So never mind. And then on question 5, you had 2 answers. I wasn't quite sure what you did for question number 1, but for your answer number 1, but for answer number 2, you got a couple of things wrong. Again, you've got to remember, for all of these questions here, Emily, they're asking for the price before the decrease, so the original price. So all of these you should be dividing, and on this one you multiplied. Okay, you should have been dividing. All of these you do. If you choose to redo this, you've got to divide. And again, I think you just misread the question, Emily. The price of the ring decreased. Now, whenever there's a decrease, then you've got to work out the multiplier by doing that taking away. So the multiplier should have been 100 take away 25, which was 75. You've gone and done the multiplier again as if there was an increase. Yeah. So with all of these, Emily, you've got to think of it as a 2-step process. Step 1, is it an increase or is it a decrease? If it's an increase, then your multiplier is going to be 1 point something. If it's a decrease, your multiplier will be 0 point something. So that's step 1. And then step 2, you've got to say to yourself, do I need to work out the final price, in which case you would multiply, or do I need to work out the original price, in which case I have to divide? And all of these questions on this Hegarty task, Emily, you always are dividing. So in a way, you don't have to worry about it. All of these just do divide, 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 divide. Okay?
Okay.
And then finally, on question 7, I'm not sure what you did. I couldn't quite see how you got these answers. But what you should have done is, again, because we're working out the original price, you had to divide. And because it was a decrease, to work out the multiplier, you do 100 take away 9, which is 91%, giving us a multiplier of 0.91. And then you just had to be a little bit careful with your rounding. All right.
Okay.
So totally up to you, Emily, whether you want to do that again in your own time just to build your confidence, or if you want to just leave it, that's fine. But I just wanted to have a chance to chat it through to you so you weren't sort of getting a bit sort of stressed about not quite understanding.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye, Emily. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.